a Tory MP declared you should be ashamed to a rebel in the House of Commons chamber after Theresa May's first defeat over Brexit. Sir Mike Penning, who was knighted earlier this year, had the blue-on-blue clash with Heidi Allen after she joined 10 other Conservatives to defy the government and win a meaningful vote on the final deal. Ex-Minister Sir Mike admitted confronting his fellow MP but claimed it lasted about 15 seconds. He also vehemently denied a suggestion by a Labour witness that he'd picked on Heidi Allen because she was a woman, after failing to do the same to rebels Ken Clarke and Dominic Grieve. Sir Mike told the Mirror he intervened as the vote was announced after Heidi Allen jumped up ever so excited and patted rebel leader Mr. Grieve on the back. He said, "As she sat down I said you should be ashamed because they're just cheering on the Labour Party. She said I'm entitled to my view and I said you're right and that was the end of the conversation." Asked about the Labour MP's claims, he added, "That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Firstly, I was nowhere near Ken Clarke and Dominic Grieve, they were further down. Secondly, they didn't leap up and start cheering and congratulating. If it had been anybody else I would have said exactly the same." He added, "She jumped up in front of all of her colleagues when we just lost a vote and started clapping people on the back and was part of the Labour Party cheering. And I just don't think that was, not only sensible for her, but I just don't think it was right." It came after Heidi Allen told MPs Mr. Grieve had been trying for weeks to get assurances from the government. "There comes a point when enough is enough and the voice of Parliament has a role," she said. She declined to comment on what happened in the clash. It came as Theresa May was dealt a humiliating first Commons defeat over Brexit last night. MPs whooped and applauded as she lost a crunch vote by 309 to 305, a majority of just 4, to give MPs a meaningful vote on her final deal with Brussels. It was a blow to the Prime Minister as she jetted to Brussels today to meet 27 EU leaders and sign off her first-round talks in the morning.